And I'm joined now from Brisbane by the Small Business Minister, Dr. Craig Emerson, and from Melbourne by his shadow, Bruce Billson. Welcome, gentlemen, to the program.
Thanks for having me on, Tiki.
Now, Minister, if I could actually start with you. You've received a broadside attack from Bruce Billson today to say that you don't have any policy for small business. What's new in this election for small business to consider from Labor?
It's a pity Bruce didn't bother to consult the small business policy that was released last Thursday when he made that statement, which is factually incorrect, but that's nothing new in this particular election campaign. Looking forward to the coming term of Parliament, what we're saying is that we will ease back on the stimulus, but we won't yank the supports out from under small business. And during your introductory piece, you've had people say, like Greg Evans, saying that stimulus is important. The Coalition has a different view on that. We will phase the stimulus down consistent with the budget going back into surplus in 2013, as we said it would. We will introduce new tax breaks for small business from the 1st of July 2012. Every small business in this country, sole trader, partnership, company, will get a small business tax break. That is, assets valued at up to $5,000 will be able to be written off immediately in the year in which they're purchased, rather than at 15% in the first year. That's for all 2.4 million small businesses. For those small business companies, there's 720,000 of those, they would get a reduction in the company tax rate, a head start on that of 1 year, again, 1 July 2012.
Let me stop you there.
And there's just a few other policies.
All right, let me stop you there for a moment. Bruce Billson, the Minister's got a point, hasn't he, about the economy? I mean, it would have been too awful for small businesses, were we to have suffered some sort of depression.
Well, the Minister and the Government has this habit of misrepresenting the Coalition's position on stimulus. We supported the first package. We felt the second package was too big, too soon and poorly targeted. And I think the evidence proves that. What the doctor won't talk about and what the Rudd government fails to live up to is small business employment has contracted by 300,000 jobs over the life of this Rudd-Gillard government. The small business end of our economy, the engine room of our economy, has been neglected. Difficult circumstances have been made worse by the indifference of this government and the absence of the small business minister. Well, we've offered a comprehensive strategy of more than a dozen practical initiatives, starting with having the small business minister in cabinet. There at the big table where the decisions are made, so small business interests are factored in front and centre day in, day out. We've offered tax relief. We've offered a recognition that access to finance is a real challenge. And for small businesses to get finance these days, they're expected to bring personal assets, mortgages. We're keen to work with the regulatory authorities to see that finance is more available and more affordable because of those personal guarantees. Well, a small business and family enterprise ombudsman, a person that can advocate for small business, be their ally within the Commonwealth day in, day out. It's a comprehensive package. It actually amounts to a